Peace, family. This is Garth Ma'at Haru. Welcome to the Temple Breakdown. We are the unity. We represent what they say would never happen. We are the great people of antiquity coming together in the name of unity and liberation for all. This is our motion towards the sustainability of life. We are the arm. Let's get it.
Yo. Yeah. Yeah.
Peace.
Well,
Peace.
the subject matter is clarifying the dreams, if I'm not mistaken.
Clarifying
And
your
we,
dream.
yeah, yeah,
And that's what we're gonna speak about today. We're gonna talk about clarifying your dream. You know, turning your dreams into reality. A lot of people have not yet identified their purpose. And within this bill, we would like to, help assist you in that area. And that's what this is about today. That's what we're about to get into.
yeah. Verifying the dreams. Well, me personally, I does not do the dreaming thing. I do vision. My clarification for my dream is actually visualizing what I can see coming. By the true intentions of my geniosity of my gene, trying to be as best and be the best that I can actually be in my geniality. So my dreams ain't nothing but a vision. The vision of seeing our unity come together. And I hope that if it ain't with me or anybody that on this panel, I hope it's with y'all to get it together because it's actually needed. I might not be the one that's needed, but everybody else is needed to actually become together in unity.
I agree. Absolutely.
So, so the first most part, far as the dreams clarifying, and it's actually like right now, we clarify right now that the this platform right here will actually grow to not put the interest just on us, but the interest on unity.
Right.
Whether this, yeah, whether this message be for the listeners to actually listen to this, to unify with each other, to do that in the greater purpose of actually unifying together, then that's what this is about. This is the breakdown, and we're going to break it down because it's very important.
I'll begin. I'll begin with some dialogue. This is about turning your dreams into reality, turning your vision into reality. I'll try my best to share with you, the viewers, everything I know about turning something that is not into something that is. Okay? Anything you like to do, you should own. If you like to eat, you should own a restaurant. If you like clothes, you should own a clothing line. If you like cars, you should own a car dealership. Anything you like, you should own. It's a lot that I can say. It's a lot, what's your take? We can just ping pong it. That's what I have to say. Like anything you like, you should own.
Okay, well,
that's number one.
Since you said it like that, I want to put everybody in this mind frame. Just imagine, and I'm gonna go in a little bit about affirmations as well. But just imagine, say you want to own your own clothing line, right? you've been drawing and sketching these designs for years, and you know this is your dream. Since we talking about clarification, you want to understand something. If this is your dream, your goal is to become a clothing designer. First, you must understand what it is that a clothing designer does. You must understand how to go about the business, not just the design, but the business. You have to understand these things. And once you understand these things, you have to write it down or put it in your mind to where this is what I'm going to make happen. Okay, I understand this is what I need to do, but this is what I need to make happen. You have to program it in your mind to where you make it your everyday to tell yourself that you can become this. This is what I am going to become. This is what I desire to be. This is who I am. You have to affirm that every day. You have to instill that in your mind till it becomes reality. And you have to be consistent with it. When you have a dream and you don't have consistency, then it's not going to fall through. It's going to be some hard steps, you know, trials and tribulations, but that's what you're supposed to have, you know. That's the only way you're going to grow, the only way you're going to learn, and the only way that you're going to experience to become better. But you have to, like I say, you have to continuously tell yourself this. You have to tell yourself, okay, I am this clothing designer. I am an owner of this business. I am. You have to keep telling yourself that in order for you to manifest it in reality.
Thank you.
And you can never walk away from your dream. Like the moment you walk away from your dream, you done failed. That is failure. You walk away from your dream. You gotta be determined and dedicated to your dream. I think of it as like, you know, planting seeds. I think of this subject matter as we're talking about farming. You know, if you like to be successful, you have to grow success. Success is something that you grow.
Right.
You put it in the ground, you plant it, you water it, you nurture it, you stick around, you watch it, it grows. It's not a instant apple tree. Nothing happens overnight. You have to follow the process and the cycle within the process. So goals, you have to nurture goals. Dreams, you have to nurture dreams. You have to stick to your dreams. You have to be dedicated to your dreams. You have to be loyal to your dreams. You have to love your dream. By doing so, it will grow. By dedicating yourself and putting that time, that necessary time into that, becoming a clothing designer, you would then accomplish your dream. Put yourself in a position of power. If that is something that you are seeking in your life, put yourself in that position. Studying and research about the particular subject at hand. It's highly important. You should acquire as much knowledge as possible pertaining to the subject, regardless of whatever the case may. Is it a clothing designer that you would like to be, or is it a car that you are looking to buy? You want to know everything about that car, everything about that car dealership. You want to know all different types of deals. You want to know knowledge, acquire knowledge about that subject that you're looking to bring to life.
Right.
Yeah. What happened to the brother? His phone was acting up.
It probably hadn't died.
He'll be back. He'll be back.
Right. He'll be back. But anyway, off of what Brother Garth said, you have to. There you go. You have to stick to that. Yeah, you have to stick to that, man. You have to make sure that that's really what you want to do. You have to be certain of it. You can't just sit there and be like, I want to do this. Okay, if you want to do that, stick to it. Don't say, I want to do this, and then you got something else you want to do as well. You have to stick to that. It has to be consistent. Has to be.
Yeah. It depends. It actually depends on all the things that you're trying to do. So if you're doing multiple things, that means you got multiple responsibilities of the things that you're trying to do. Like, for instance, writing a book, or nature. You know, uh, you trying to do multiple things, but you know you haven't achieved one because you actually doing multiple things, trying to do multiple things. See, I understood that because I like poetry. Really, I like creative expression. You know, because that's what
Right.
it is. You know, what I'm saying it's a creative expression. You know, all our expressions is created. So you know what I'm saying. So, but anything that you do, you got to be consistent in it. You got to, and you got to prepare yourself for everything that you're trying to do, regardless of what it is. If you're doing business, you know you got to prepare yourself for that business. Things don't just happen just like that. Yeah, if it did, everybody be doing it. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
everybody ain't. It ain't that simple. You got to actually do it, and you got to know who you doing it with. Some people is clarify their dreams by little stuff. You know what I'm saying? Some people clarify their stuff by
Mm-hmm.
big dreams. Some dreams bigger than others. Some visions bigger than others. I like using vision, but some people like using having bigger dreams. I have my biggest dream was actually being myself.
Right.
You know, and that was my clarification to let me know, dang, what happened?
I feel like
What
we
happened?
getting somewhere. I would like to kind of like stay within the context of the alchemy of like what we talking. We kind of like broke into like a metaphysical aspect, like we kind of like right now on like the
Uh,
uh, you know, something that is nothing,
and making it into something.
making
Well,
it into something,
mm-hmm. Yeah,
dedicating yourself to it, being
right,
determined to, see it, progress.
right, right.
Um,
So it's all on that. It's all on actually just you know what I'm saying being consistent. But you gotta be able you gotta be able to you gotta be able to know the difference. You know, be really honest because some people try to say they dreaming to be Michael Jordan and never ever picked up a basketball.
Mm-mm.
You know what I'm saying? Dang, this thing keep going in and out. Okay.
I know it, man. It just happened to me too. And I'm gonna go off of what Darnell was saying. You know, like he was saying, some people dream to be Michael Jordan and have never lifted a basketball. Whatever your dream is, you have to be active in it. You have to practice, learn. Whatever your dream consists of, whatever you dream of being, whatever you dream of doing, you have to practice. You know, you have to actually sit there and put some energy into it. A dream without action or a thought without action is nothing. It's just a thought. So, you know, when you say that you want to be these things, you put this energy out you put it out in the universe. And you have to continue to put this energy out in the universe. Once you put it out there, the universe will begin to receive it. But you have to first make action. You have to first take action. You have to make an effort. If you don't make no effort in what you're doing, you aren't gonna have any progress. Don't expect to have no progress. Like Brother Darnell said, it doesn't happen at the snap of a finger. It doesn't happen overnight. You have to have progression in all your dreams, no matter what they are. You have to be motivated. It's gonna be times where you feel like, you know, you testing yourself. It's gonna be times like that. But you have to keep your head up, and you have to know and understand that this is what you said you was gonna do. And you gotta stand firm by it. The moment you stop standing firm by it, it's not gonna happen. You're gonna just be another person that had a dream.
You know, you gotta make sure your dreams is changeable to reach. Because you know, if you but anything that is challengeable, long as you challenging yourself and you ain't challenging nobody else.
Right.
See, lot of challenges, people trying to challenge other people instead of challenging themselves. See, and that's the whole thing. You know, we too busy challenging other people with their knowledge and whatnot, or what they doing. No, you continue doing what you doing.
Right.
And if it links up with something else, then that's what it gonna do because it was meant to do that.
Right.
Other than that, you just continue doing what you're doing. Because if you trying to compete with somebody else, they already started before you. So maybe their business running a little bit better because they started before you. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, you got to just continue on doing what you want to do and making sure that you making them decisions for yourself to make sure your business going right or whatever you motivated in, the art that you in, the purpose that you in, you know, because all of it is business. You know what I'm saying? It's your business. It's your business to, you know what I'm saying, take care of yourself. It's your business to handle your business. It's your business to, you know what I'm saying? So continue on doing so and be motivated to do so. You know, just because you don't see my moves, that don't mean I ain't motivated to continue on working on something that I'm working on. You don't see everything. You only see this part. You don't see everything behind me. You know what I'm saying? You don't see the breakdown on everything behind a person.
Right.
So you gotta actually just be motivating yourself, because a lot of people ain't gonna motivate you or want you to do anything collectively because they want it for themselves. That's how greedy people we. Oh, my bad. I think I'm getting off a subject.
Oh no.
You know,
no, bro.
So that's why like, right. So the clarity of my dreams is actually being in unity for real.
Right.
Not for fake, not for act, not for no entertainment, not
all
for
money.
I want to say something about the dream killers. You gotta watch out for them dream killers out there.
Right. Because you know that's them haters. You know,
energy blood suckers, energy
vampire.
Energy vampires. You got the dream killers. You got the distractions.
Watch
out
the interferers. You know what I'm saying? The energy, I call them the energy veils. You know what I'm saying? They blind-eyed. They blind-eyed to the hate that they possess within themselves. You know what I'm saying? You know.
And then, two, I'll say this. As far as people go, when you got a dream, never allow people, no matter what they say to you, never allow them to manipulate you to where you go to thinking, I can't. Because once you say, that one time you say I can't, you programming that in your mind. And that's going to stick with you. Every time you think about your dream, it's going to be like, I can't do this. I can't do that. I can't. You can't have that in your vocabulary. That shit, when you have a dream, that should not even be part of it. Your dream should not even consist of I can't. Because if you saying that, then how do you plan on manifesting your dream? And then, like, you know, you have to be careful of the people that you have around you. A lot of people don't support your dream. A lot of people sit there and tell you, hold on. But a lot of people sit there and tell you, oh yeah, bro. Yeah, oh yeah, sis. I like that. That sounds nice and this and that. But you know, you have to know who's for you genuinely and who's not. Because everybody's not going to support your dream. You're not going to be willing to stand alone. You have to be willing to help.
You breaking all up. But everybody not going to support your dream. That's right. You shouldn't expect anyone to. You shouldn't have any expectations expecting someone to support your dream. You should be doing it because of you and your own self-belief. If I might add. I'm not sure if your mic is working, but you know, just trying to catch the ground one time. So self-belief. One thing, like, you know, I speak to a lot of people on a day-to-day basis. You know, I'm out there in the mix, networking, you know, looking to expand my brand. I ask a question like, what's your vision? That's like one of my number one questions when when I'm consulting with people. What's your vision? A lot of people unfortunately do not know their vision. They don't have like a personal vision.
Mm.
I'm thinking right now, like, what are some ways that, we can help the people identify visions? Like I did offer one way. That's just one way of many ways, which is whatever it is that you like, you should own.
Right.
Oh yeah. I
I,
mean,
I like jewelry. I own jewelry. You see,
yeah.
Right.
I like jewelry. I own jewelry. I like clothes. I own clothes.
Right.
Yeah, you should be able, that's any desire for anybody should have their own everything.
That's another.
And
That's a great
Exactly.
word that you use. That's a great word that you use. Desire, and you also have to have a burning desire,
oh yeah,
like
you
That
got
urge.
to. You
that
got
that
to.
that that passion, that hunger, that you got to have that as
Yeah.
well. Like for your dream, for your vision.
Right. Right.
You also got to plan real good. You got to plan. You
Ooh,
got to
yeah.
prepare.
Always.
That
Always.
that plan is that pre-preparing, you know.
Right.
And
And
then
some people prepare, but they don't pre-prepare for the preparing. You
after
know,
Right.
that, you execute.
right. That's just like y'all hear. That's just like when a storm is coming. Buzz hear the sirens, but you didn't even pre-prepare yourself for it, so you don't even got a bottle of water in there to drink. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So you got to pre-prepare yourself in your
I
business
also want to
goal.
say this: after executing, if you don't hit the target, plan
Keep
again, prepare
Right.
exactly.
again,
You know what I'm
execute
saying?
again.
And
Right.
then too,
So
I want to add this in. Okay. So when you planning, I always make sure that I'm gonna introduce y'all. If y'all not familiar with it, I'm gonna introduce you to the 5 P's. If you're not prepared, you're gonna catch hell trying to do what you gotta do. So proper preparation prevents poor performance. So if you properly
For sure.
prepare yourself, you can prevent the poor performance that you feel is to come. And don't let your insecurities get in the way. That's another thing. Don't let your insecurities get in the way. Whatever you love, whatever you driven, and you find a passion in it, and you fascinated by it, don't let your insecurities get in the way. Because when they get in the way, it's like dealing with 3 different people, and they all trying to beat you up. All your insecurities trying to beat you up. Sadness, doubt, depression. They jumping on you. You got to stand in the pain. A lot of y'all ain't gonna understand what I'm saying, but you got to stand in that
stand
pain.
in the paint.
You got to take all of that head on. You got to embrace it for what it is. Learn to understand and accept it. But it's how you accept it. You can accept it and allow it to control your life, or you can accept it and use it as a learning lesson, as a stepping stool. It's all according to you.
Oh yeah. I
Literally, like
mean,
I agree. I agree. Definitely gotta get rid of those insecurities. Insecurities are signs
oh yeah.
within your temple
Oh
that
yeah.
temple needs fixture. So what you do when you notice that anxiety of insecurities occurring, learn that about yourself. Like, wow, like this is me. This is about me. Like, at this time, pursuing my goal, I quit easy. I'm an easy quitter. Change that now. You know that you're an easy quitter now. Now don't quit.
Right.
Become a perseverer. You can change that. You understand?
Right.
Right. Right. You supposed to persevere through all things because we've been going through a lot of stuff, so you still can persevere with all the things that you want to do. Just because you ain't doing it at that moment, because that moment don't mean it ain't gonna come back around for you to do it again better than you did it the last time. So that's why
Exactly.
you stick. That's why you stick with your goals and your desires that motivate you to wake up in the morning or in the moments that you end up getting up and being able to do it all over again. So you dust yourself off. Don't listen to all them other people telling you can't do it. You ain't nothing. You ain't gonna mount to nothing. None of that because Just because they at the standstill in their life, they want you to stand still too, for they can feel that they better than you. So
Right.
you just gotta be motivated and keep on doing so, and actually love yourself to do it. Cause
If you're not doing it for you, who gonna do it for you? So you
Right.
got to be motivated. You got to believe in yourself. You got to be
you
high.
want to, the doing the people that gonna gravitate to you. Other than that, you gotta go through this thing by yourself for right now, because you working on self.
Right.
And that's, you know,
I tell you like
that's the
this.
main thing.
Right. I tell you like this too. And I'm staying on top with this. But the only reason why I'm saying this is because I feel like it's important. Well, we got this little saying called YOLO, which means you only live once. Check this out. You don't live once, dog. You live in the moment and after the moment. So whatever your dream is, you need to live in that moment and after that moment. You need to be dedicated in that moment and after that moment. Don't be dedicated in that moment and then after the moment over, you not dedicated. Don't have that expression of joy during the moment and don't have it after the moment. You got to have it then and after that. You got to continue that. Got to, man.
Hey, brother Mace.
Yes.
What do you feel? Could you share with the people? What is your take on people who don't think for themselves, like people who don't have the ability to think for themselves, like plan for themselves, you
Them
know?
the, them the people I think that actually need instructions. The people that don't think for themselves, they're the ones that needs instructions. And we got many of people like that. They're the ones that need instructions. They're the ones that need a government. They're the ones that understand how to actually do something and make it happen without even reading the instruction, can figure out it on their own. You know what I mean? And that's where you end up knowing the difference in the two. You know, the people that actually need instructions, they're the ones that need the government to instruct them. The ones that don't need it is the ones that's really intelligent, that actually can figure it out without nobody telling them how to do it. That's the person that's thinking for themselves.
Right.
So do you think we have some, like, common goals as a people?
Everybody do, because we got common senses. Everybody got common goals, because the common goal is actually getting into a peaceful space that you are
I want to say
satisfied
something.
with.
I sorry for interrupting you, but I want to say, I want to share like one of my dreams.
Oh, go ahead.
I really believe in global unity. I'm looking to establish global unity. I'm looking to unite the world of my people. I know that when we come together, nothing can stop us. No one can stop us. That unity, that one body, that black body.
Yeah.
Many people, one body, one motion, one move. You see, I'm looking forward to that. This is what that's about.
Oh yeah. That's the ultimate dream
That that
right
is
there.
that is what that's what
That's
we're
the
doing right
ultimate
now.
vision. You know what I'm saying? That's
That's
the
what we bringing
ultimate
to life
vision,
right
man.
now. We bringing that to life right now. I just
Right.
want
Right,
to hear that.
right.
I
Because
just
we,
want to put that out there.
yeah, thinking about it,
I
putting it
share.
out here. I say, thinking about it, putting it out there, and I think that's gonna actually be the cure to a lot of these problems. You know, a lot of these problems are actually trying out. Don't mean it ain't gonna be none, but at the same token, a lot of them be real safe to be ourselves and actually enjoy ourselves as we being genuine and growing in unity. And I think that's the most beautifulest thing that I can actually see, you know,
Right.
and that's my vision. And it's so powerful. It's so powerful because it's actually needed. It's so needed that, it's like breath of air. You know, it's like a breath of air. Like when that all come together like that, you just can relax now because you know that we are actually in a position to actually be as great as we've been before and now.
Right.
And it's going to require coming together.
Yes,
Right.
yes. You know,
But
and
first
that's
healing.
oh
Right now
yeah,
I can see it like we as a people collectively, we're in the process of healing, slowly healing. It's also going to require self-love. It's going to require
oh
for
yeah,
us to embrace loving ourselves.
oh yeah. Cause and that's the main key. That's the main key.
After
Even
being
in
content within, after becoming content within your temple, knowing who you are,
hmm
you
cause
would then have the ability to unite.
yeah, cause
So
see
Right.
we
that's what
got
it's about. It's just healing. It's just healing, and we heal ourselves with the knowledge, so we can become aware of the pain, so we can become aware of the anxiety, and we would know exactly what it is to do to delete that from out of our temple, right?
yeah.
Right.
Clean up.
Yeah, I mean it's needed just like the things that's needed in personal. It's needed the cleaning process in personal. It's needed the cleaning process in the community is needed.
Right.
Uh, if you want to call it the country, you want to call it the state, you want to call it the nation. It's a cleaning needed, and the ones who actually gonna do it is actually the strongest vessel. It's actually the women, the queen, waking up them,
Right.
letting them be able
Right.
to speak out because they haven't been speaking that much lately. They haven't not been. They speak out, but they have not been speaking up lately. You know, and I seen a woman that spoke up, and she spoke so beautiful because I seen her speaking up, and it touched my soul. She said,
Right.
the man's ain't speaking up, so I'ma speak up for you." You know what I'm saying? And that's what it actually people need, man. These women need to speak up. They need to speak up and be more because we do a lot of things for women. We do a lot of things for women, you
Right.
know, to get their attention. But it needs to be the other way around where these women speaking up to get all attention because some of these ain't shit. They're like, I know a period in my lifetime, I know I wasn't shit to no woman.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But I know a lot of them women's that I wasn't shit to, they was real good to me. You see
Right.
what I'm saying? So yeah, I put a lot of fault on man, but at the same token, it's some fault in the woman too.
I could dig it.
Hey, but you know what they say though? You know, they said the woman
Of the unity, man.
was the one. She was the. Let me get it right, y'all. She was the originator of civilizations.
Right.
So you know, the you are very important. A woman is very important. And a woman's
You know.
words can motivate the dream, can motivate the minds of others, can inspire the dreams of others. You know, because
Yeah,
she
because it wasn't a love of a man that made me change my
no
mind on myself. It was a love of a woman. It
right,
wasn't no damn. It wasn't no man. It was a woman. You know, this the most that I even talk to, even the male counterpart. You see what
right,
I'm saying? I thought I was a man, and I ain't need no other man telling me how to be a man. You know what I'm saying? So
right,
I didn't communicate with men's like that. I like
right,
to communicate with women. You know,
right,
and that was my easy outlet because I didn't want to deal with no man anyway. I thought it was competition.
right,
I had to be better than you, homie, for real. I had to better everything. So that was actually my motivation. You know what I'm saying? So a woman's got to step up her game too, as well, just as mans do too. But it's all predicated on her first, not trying to put the responsibility on a woman because It ain't all her responsibility, but it all starts from her. So healing her gonna heal a lot of our, get a lot of clarification in our dreams to come true.
You want to know
Right.
what I think? Well, this is what's going to help, like the woman, a vision. That
Her
she was,
vision.
her vision that she would stick to with a
Right.
burning desire and be dedicated to.
Hmm.
Her dream. Get the woman to dream again. The black
Oh
woman to
yeah.
dream.
And
Right.
that's what it is. We got to get these women to have visions of what they actually really want, because they're already seeing the hurts of the baby. So to clarify that, we got to heal that to get the clarification from that dream. But
So,
that
Right.
brother,
dream ain't nothing but a reality that needs to be
I want to ask this
changed.
question to both of you brothers, right? So
Yeah.
you
Right.
got like some women, like, cause I can hear it in my mind right now. Like you got some women now that they have like children and they work two jobs and they don't really have time for all of that like type of stuff.
Right.
What can they do? A person in that situation, like um, full time mom, you work, you go to work, you come back, mom. You see a person like that don't really have too much time, like to dream, to accomplish her dream and pursue her dream.
Yeah.
You know,
See, and
what would you say to her?
that's the sad part of the effects of not having a true tribe around you. She shouldn't have to be working that hard when family supposed to be united together like that. That just showing the dysfunctional in the family by even bringing up the scenario of a woman going through something like that. That's terrible.
Usually, going,
And I'm a product
usually
and I'm
it's
a
the
product
man's
of
responsibility.
leaving women's like that too. See, I'm a product
Like
of
in
leaving women
my
like
opinion,
that.
it's like first the man's responsibility, then maybe the tribe. Like you see what I'm saying? Because I'm
Right.
sure that woman will be bitter with the man.
And I'm gonna say this,
Yeah.
y'all. From my experience, my mother was a single mother. Me and my brother, we had two different dads, and my mom, she worked like, well, I ain't gonna call her my mom because my mom died, but my mother,
Hmm.
I'm corrected. My mother, she worked 2 to 3 jobs to take care of me and my older brother. And I would say this, and for all the fellas that's watching, I'm talking to y'all. Y'all don't realize exactly how hard it is for a woman to raise 2 boys and work 3 jobs and try to hold it down, but also, try to focus on her dreams and goals. You don't know how hard that is. That's extremely hard. It's a lot of stress. It's a lot of frustration, a lot of, just a lot of negative emotions. And I would say this
Hmm.
right here to any of you sisters that's watching this, that's going through this situation. Don't ever give up on your dreams. I don't care, if you doing this all by yourself. I respect you. I honor you. I support you. I love you. Because of some fact, it's not easy. I understand. It's not easy. It's not easy to come home to 2 boys or 3 boys, however many sons or daughters you got. It's not easy to come home to them. And you barely have time to spend with them because you're tired of working all these jobs. It's not easy. But what I would tell y'all is this: don't give up. Whatever your dream is, do not give up. Push forward. Keep striving. Put some money back. The money that you make when you working, put that money back. Invest in your dreams. I understand, you got to take care of your children, but always have your own little stash to put back to invest in you. And keep your mind positive. I know that's hard. I know that's hard to do, going through what you're going through, but keep your mind positive. Stay strong. Don't let this situation break you, because it's I'm gonna tell you like this, ladies. It's not meant to destroy you. It's meant to build you. It's meant to strengthen you. You're gonna go through situations like this in your life, but it's how you take it. If you take it to that point where it hurts you, learn from that hurt, understand that hurt, acknowledge it, accept it, but don't live in it. Don't live in it. Don't break yourself down. You stay motivated. You stay driven. Whatever that dream is, you keep it. You keep it in your mind. You tell yourself every day, you're going to make this happen. It's women all across the world that have been in the same situation, you know. They have wore these same shoes. It's up to you to keep that dream alive. Motivate yourself. I know it's hard. Trust me, I know. But you have to motivate yourself. You have to find the strength within yourself to acknowledge everything that you come up against and learn from it. You have to be a strong black woman. You have to be very strong. Because I'll tell you like this, ladies. If y'all can't be strong, then how do you think your young son gonna be? How you think your young daughter gonna be? What you do and how you act is a reflection to them. That is a reflection for them. That's a statement for them. That's telling them, okay, my mama's strong, so I'm gonna be strong when I get older. I'm gonna have these same characteristics when I get older. So you know you gotta keep pushing. I know, and I'm gonna keep saying it. I know it's hard. A lot of y'all might not feel like I can relate, but I can relate. I know it's hard, especially you know you living in. You working these 2 or 3 jobs, but you know, you struggling just to keep a home. You know, Section 8. I know. But you got to be strong. You got to show your children, even though you hurting, don't let them see that. You have to show them that you are strong and that you can handle it. It's hard when you handle it by yourself. But sometimes the greatest task is given to the strongest people. Remember that. That's what I want y'all to remember. And that's what I'm gonna say for that.
Yeah, I mean that's deep. I definitely relate with that. And to be honest and tell the truth, you know what I'm saying? I'm a product of leaving women's behind with kids. So I know the shame. I know the shame behind leaving kids behind and doing other things and thinking it was more important when I didn't actually love myself. So I understand that. So
Right.
I lived in shame and fear for so long. You know what I'm saying? So long that I had to ask for forgiveness, not just to the woman, to nature, earth, and everything. And see,
Right.
and that was one of the reasons. That's one of the reasons why I never even probably went to and try to join into a Black Power movement, because the whole thing was to actually take care of the kids, something that I neglected to do because I didn't love myself. You see, I can tell the story from that point of view and tell y'all, hey, don't do it. If you don't love your kid, if you don't love yourself, you don't love yourself first, don't reproduce nothing because you doing it just to lay down with somebody. Because you ain't gonna have that love like you think you're gonna have for that child or anything other than that, and be responsible for a child when you ain't even responsible for yourself because you don't even love yourself. So I'm gonna tell women like this: stop giving it up to anybody, and that you know is not gonna be responsible for themselves like that. Because if they ain't responsible for themselves like that, they dang sure ain't gonna put no responsibilities, handle those responsibilities with you.
You got to keep thinking about your dream. You can't make the wrong decisions. That's going to stop you from accomplishing your dream.
Right. You know? So
it's 2 things about life. It's 2 things about you should your life depends on your dream. Like you have to pursue your dream like your life depends on your dream. Never give up. It's 2 things about life. You have positive, you have negative. You have things that are life-giving, you have things that are life-threatening. Any situation or circumstance that you in, think, how is this life giving to me or in my dream? Is this life threatening to me in my dream? Or is this life given to me in my dream? If it's life threatening, leave, roll out, keep it moving. That way. Never give up. Never put yourself in a bad predicament.
That's right.
That's why I ask all the queens and all existence, forgive me for being that ignorant, being that ignorant of self. Forgive me, you know. Forgive me personally from my spirit, my soul, from deep down in my heart. Forgive me, you know. And I can tell you I did wrong for real. And what actually motivated me to actually even have my own everything is staying out of prison and giving myself a living amendment so I can at least have a chance to make it right with the ones that I neglected. And if I can't be mad at myself no more because I ask for forgiveness sincerely.
One thing about me and my brothers, like definitely, this is the unity. Um, I promised myself that I'm going to do something about the condition that we are in, that we experience collectively. I promised myself that I'm going to do that, with a burning desire. Um, we all need to heal. We all need to come together.
Right.
It's very
We all need to
important.
exercise economics.
Right.
Very important. So
It's all about the dream, the ancestors'
Right.
dream. What about the
Right.
ancestors? What about their dream?
you
That
know,
dream. That's our dream.
that's the same dream, man. And what
Same
they're
dream.
actually
That
was
should be the
actually
dream.
looking forward to, man. You know, and that's the whole dream. Getting the tribe back together like it should be.
The tribe
You
back
know,
together.
yeah, get the tribe back together like it should be. You know, and stop being so divided in your concepts or how you trying to define a person because you never know. You just never know. You never know. I mean, I don't know the next man's footprints. I know it's similar, but I know it ain't the same because you did it in a whole different location than I did it. So it ain't actually the same. It's similar.
That's is highly, not to cut you off, brother, but yeah, I
Uh,
like how that sound. Get the tribe back together.
Right.
you know,
How else could we help that single mom working 3 jobs and with the kids? How else can we do that?
well, the
The
whole
tribe.
thing to help that out is actually putting stuff in position that they can actually depend on a source other than depending on somebody that actually don't really care if they survive or not, as far as the so-called government. So
Right.
they actually got to have something to go to be supportive because they need more support than a man does. Because I know me living on my own and supporting myself, I can survive with a little bit. Not a woman with no kids. They need that. You know what I'm saying? They need that. Not saying that don't go get no government assistance, but at the same token, I'm gonna tell you that, you know what I'm saying, she really need the uncle, the brothers, the cousins, the aunties, the mamas, all that. She need all that in her life or she won't be struggling like that. Because a lot of time we ain't prepared for life anyway. We just end up happen to have kids.
Right.
We didn't pre-prepare for that. You know, we so so in motivations and don't leave your dream behind because you put yourself in a position. Because I know a couple of women that doing dang good without the help of the man figure in their life. So so we got to keep them dreams. And
And
them
I'm gonna say
dreams is the babies. Them dreams is them babies.
right. I'm
Them
gonna say
dreams
this
is the
too.
babies.
I feel like this is more of a heart thing for me. So for all you single mothers out there, or I just say this, I won't even say single. For all you mothers out there that have this situation going on, I want you to know that you are appreciated, you are supported, you are seen. I don't want you to feel like a day goes by where don't nobody care about what you're going through. Don't nobody appreciate you for being strong. I don't want you to feel like that. I want you to understand and know that there are people out here that honor you, because we know what it takes to be a strong mother, so to speak. We know what it takes, especially when you black. You know, when you black, everything is against you. It's hard. Everything is a lot harder for you. So I support you. I understand what you're going through. And I'll tell you like this. I'm gonna keep saying this throughout this whole conversation. Don't ever give up in your dreams. I don't care if you dream of going back to college to get you a doctor's degree or a master's, whatever you dream of. Do it, but don't. It's good, brother. Do it, but don't let nothing stop you. Don't let nothing, nobody, the government, I don't care who, don't let them stop you. You got a dream, you got a goal. Look at your kids. Every time you think about your dream, think about this. You are the future. You create the future. You are the future. But your children is your future. The more you instill in those children, the more you show those children, the more they'll learn. So be careful. Be careful what y'all show them. Show them the good qualities. Yeah, I understand it's going to be some bad. I understand. Help them understand the bad. But show them that you can be strong. You can be brave, courageous. You can be powerful. Show them this. Because by you showing them this, that gives them hope. Because it's hard for you being a single mother, but it's even harder for that child not to have their father. You know, you got to have that Holy Trinity. If you don't have that Holy Trinity, you know, things happen. Things don't go according to plan. So you have to instill that in them. You know, you have to show them that, you know, even though this is what's going on, you have to be strong. You have to have your own mind. Don't let other people sit there and think for you. Don't let your dream be other people's dreams, because that's not your dream. That's their dream. Your dream is whatever you imagine yourself being, whatever you feel yourself becoming. That is your dream. And you have to motivate those children. They are your future. Those children are your future. So whatever you present to them, that is what they're going to see. And that is what they're going to take on. So all y'all single mothers, I want y'all to know that y'all appreciate it. Y'all support it. And y'all are loved.
For sure.
I share.
So yeah. It's and that's what motivate me now, man, to actually be genuine, man, is not to harm nobody no more. No, not even myself, you know. And that's been one of my motivations to actually try to have my own business, my own everything, is to try to, you know what I'm saying, because I knew that what I did, it ain't gonna be no 9 to 5 to be able to take care of that. It's
Right.
gonna have I gotta have my own everything, and that's what I desire to have, my own everything. Hopefully, I have my own currency and you can spend my money. You know,
Right.
that's just setting my goals high. But even if I can touch a little bit of it, I did better than I did before. You
Right.
know, so and that's just the truth. I mean, that's a touchy subject with the single moms, because I'm a product of actually, you know what I'm saying, leaving leaving kids behind and their mother to take care of the kids by themselves by going in and out of prison and saying things of that nature. So it's that's a real touchy subject for me because I live with that shame. I lived with that shame for so long, man. It ate me up even when I was just afraid of even the court system. That actually had an effect on me. That actually had an effect on me far as even uh hating being judgmental. I don't like judgmental people no more. You know,
Right.
off of that. So them off of my experience, I can tell you where it came from. You know, uh, going in and out the prison system. That what made me feel that way. Because every time I get a chance to try to make it right, next thing you know, they are back in my life again. So you know, that's just the truth, man. That's why I tell people now, just love yourself better than that. To put yourself in that situation and have to live in shame instead of living in peace and harmony with yourself. It ain't good. It ain't a good thing. It ain't gonna benefit you none. By the time you wake up out of it, you gonna be too old.
Right.
You be like, you're gonna be too old, and then next thing you know, you be thinking about the things that you did, and now you trying to correct it, but the wounds don't heal just like that. They don't heal just like that. It doesn't happen that easy. Just like how you tear a woman down, it take even longer sometimes to build her back up because there's a lot of scars. We leave
Right.
scars behind. Those scars is the ones that actually make them dreams hard to even accomplish. You know, so I understand that. That's why a lot of times when I actually talk to the mothers, my baby mamas and them, I'm congratulating them. First, I ask for forgiveness, but I'm congratulating them. You know, they doing something without me. And that's just true. Hey, my phone about to die, fellas.
All
And
right, no problem.
yeah,
We'll
let me
continue to
put
build
this
if it
on the
don't cut off.
charge. Don't want it to cut off on. There you go.
You
Yep.
hooking it up to
So
the
like,
charger.
yeah, I just hooked up to the charger.
All right. So we still can roll. I was going to like I'll be right back. I was giving someone a hand. Okay? Be right back.
Uh, y- you good? You good? I mean, do what you do.
Perfect.
So it been a lot of things, bro. Far as what I was just saying about things that interfere. That's why, like now, like, I'm like I don't want to interfere with nobody. They dreams, they life, or nothing. I rather
Right.
love you from a distance than if I'm gonna interfere with your life. I rather let I love you, but I ain't finna come into your life and interfere your life like that. Some people
Right.
do. They have so many different agendas, and that taking away the dreams, man. It taking away the visions, man. They, and that's why it's important for people to be genuine, man. You know, and me personally, far as dreams, I don't do the worldly dreams anymore. The
Right.
worldly dreams don't satisfy me in the dream that I see with people loving themselves and genuine doing it. That's the only thing that actually excite me. Everything else don't. I mean, I'm just be honest. A lot of things do not excite me. It just don't.
Right.
It just don't anymore, man. Because they say, "Oh, go have some fun." I mean, I'd rather do something that's real exciting, that's just being genuine to the next person and giving them nothing but encouragement and tell them, "Hey, you gonna make it through it, God. You gonna do better. You can do it." You know what I'm saying? It's all on you. It's all
Right.
on how you think and visualize where your dreams is coming from and where they going.
Right.
So it is what it is. But and we've been on here for about what 2 hours?
I would say, wait, let's see.
Nah, it's
I
been
don't know.
about 9, 8. Well, I've been on here about 8. But yeah, I mean, I could talk and communicate with y'all all day, telling the truth. I mean, what? I mean, that's all I can do is tell the truth, man. That's the best. That's the best. That's the best clarity that I didn't had from a dream as of my reality is just telling the truth. You know what I'm saying? So somebody else can see it. But like, man, I don't want to end up like that, have to live under the radar and none of that because you know what I'm saying, and then a lot of dreams that you made be messed up. And then when that harvest come around, you ain't prepared for it because you know you've been running and ducking and dodging.
Right.
You know, that don't make dreams come true when you running from something that ain't even there actually.
No,
A lot of your fears don't even be there, man. It kind of killed me one time, man, when I end up I end up realizing if I just would have just not been afraid, I could have just took care of the business, handled that business, and then moved forward. But that fear, man, that fear, that shame, and that fear tangling with each other, you'll be a lost soul, man. So please stay with your dreams and do what you want to do, and actually do it because you want to, not because somebody forcing you to or impressing you to do so,
and
or
don't let
none
no
of
looks
that.
get in the way. Don't let
None
no
of
looks
that. And
get
that don't make the dream, that don't make them dreams valuable at all. You know what I'm saying? You going into a corruption. You know what I'm saying? You going into some confusion. You know,
right.
that them ain't dreams, them confusions. So don't need that. Don't need that in your mindset or your mind opening to be that. You don't need it. You need them dreams to
Right.
come to reality for you can satisfy yourself for self approval.
That's right.
Definitely don't live someone else's dream.
Not at all. You can't. You know what I'm saying? It's
Don't
impossible
make someone tell you who you are.
at all.
Right.
You know, because you weigh more than anything that you weigh more than anything that actually they can describe you anyway. That comes from
Right.
any creative expression that comes out your mouth.
And
You
then
way better
too,
than all that. You know what I'm saying? So I
a,
know you're great. I know you I know it is. I know
a
you can
person,
accomplish your dreams. I know you can do it, you know. And that's what it is. And in your clarity, you'll see it in your reality when it surfaces up and it is happening the way you actually wanted it to happen. There go your clarification of your dreams or your vision when that
and
actually happened. Or if you can see you motivating someone else's vision and you see it happen. If you's a hater, you ain't gonna like that happening. But if you's a supporter and a gratulator, you gonna support that. You gonna say, "Oh, I'm glad my man's made it because of simple fact he had a dream and I can see him walking in his dreams, and I salute that because he was genuine in his goal."
right. And
You
then
know,
I say this too. You know, um, don't let nobody tell you who you are. If you
mm,
allow a person to tell you who you are, it's because you can't think for yourself. You have your own mind, your own thought, your own way of understanding. So don't ever let nobody tell you who you are or who they think you are. A person can give you so many titles and so many downgrades to the point where you know you believe it. But don't believe that. Don't believe the hype, as they say. Don't believe that because that's not who you are. You are who you say you are. It's just like my boy Lupe. Lupe Fiasco, he had a song called, hold on, I can't remember the exact title. No, it was called Superstar. In that song, he was saying exactly what I was saying. You are who you say you are. That's the important part. Who do you say you are? Not who they say you are. Who do you say? So you have to remember that. And don't let them break you down. You got these dreams, you got these goals, accomplish them. No matter what you got to do to accomplish them, do it. Stand firm, be brave, be courageous. Explore your dream to the fullest. The most highest ability that you can. Explore them. Tap into them. All the resources that you have, tap into them. Don't never think you ain't got no resources. Your mind holds infinite information. Whatever you dream, you can make it happen. Believe that. Receive that. Respect it and honor it.
We are powerful beings. With that being said, I want you guys to learn how to harness your power. You have spiritual power. You have physical power. A lot of people, they focus primarily on the physical aspects and not the spiritual aspects. And what I really would like my people to do is embrace their spirituality. Okay? I'm talking about duality. I'm talking about yin and yang. I'm talking about energy matter, non-energy matter, going into emotion, energy matter, non-energy matter, energy matter, non-energy matter, till it starts to vibrate into reality. I like to tap into a metaphysical point of view and share some of my metaphysical views with the people, because I know this is true liberation. All right. So the ability to think something up, develop a picture in your mind, hold that picture, draw it, write it down, look at the design, turn the design into a tangible thing, like this ring. You see, the way how you do this is, it's a physical thing and it's a spiritual thing, because you're seeing it in the eyes of your spirit, and you physically do what you saw in your mind. What you see in your mind, I cannot see what you see in your mind unless you draw it and interpret it to me. Okay. So what you see in your mind, I'm telling you, I'm here to tell you that anything that you see in your mind, you can bring to life. You just have to do the necessary requirements in order to bring that to life. You have to be dedicated to that. You have to live for it.
Right.
By all means necessary, you're going to accomplish that goal. With that type of personality, with that type of perseverance, you guys are about to be, bringing a lot of things to life.
Right.
A lot of things from the spiritual realm into this physical three-dimensional world. This three-dimensional world responds to action. You got to make moves. You got to put in the work. You cannot sit here. If you're sitting here and you have a plate in front of you, or this water. I have this bottle of water, and I want a drink from it. I'm never going to get a physical drink from this water if I don't physically grip it and do the necessary requirements for me to get a great quench of my thirst.
Right.
That's the only way things work in this planet Earth. It doesn't work no other way. It doesn't. So you got to be willing to put in the work. Develop a list of things that you would like to do in this life. Then have a list of things that you are willing to do to get what you want out of life. Develop a list of your dreams. Write your dreams down. Your dreams that you see in your mind, write them down. You're bringing them to life. That's the first step. You done brought it to life. It's written now. Write your dreams down. Write your goals down. Specifically, write them down, because that is the blueprint. That is the beginning of the tangible equivalence of that which you saw in your mind. Okay? Epiphany Lemoine, the type of hat that I'm wearing right now, all of this I saw in my mind. I like clothes. I should own clothes. I like jewelry. I should own jewelry. And I made it happen. And I dedicate myself to it nonstop, day in, day out, day in, day out, day in, day out. 365 every day, every week, every month, all year. Next year, same thing. and things take time. It's not just gonna happen like this. You have to grow it. You have to
Yep.
take time. You have to nurture it.
Oh yeah. You gotta make sure that you take care of it with genuine care. You know, that's just like them skeletons in your closet. You gotta take care of them like genuine care. You can't be afraid of them skeletons. You just gotta tell the truth about them. You know, I mean, the things that ones has done that interfere with their own dreams. You know, you need to, don't do them. You know, you need to not do them. You know, you need not to do them. And it's something that's um, very enlightening to actually when you actually start being honest with yourself, and that gonna help you clarify your vision in your dream. So that's what ones actually need to do, because you ain't gonna be Batman. That don't exist. But go with your soul, where your intuitions come from. If that's if if you intend to do that, let it come from your intuition. Make it come from your genuine, where you genuine from it, and make it happen. And make it happen. Because our soul is infinite, and our intuition comes from our actual trigger and our common senses. You know. So with our common senses, we need to be able to develop what we need to develop to build the unity in the unity of our genes and our vision. The vision is way more powerful than the reality that we see, because we see the vision way more better than we see it in the reality of what's going on.
Right.
So
We need to
I'm,
put an
I'm
end to black quitters.
we need
Black
to
is beautiful. Black is
oh yeah.
powerful. We need to put an end to black quitters.
We,
Winners never quit.
hold on at all. Well, we need to be honest, the definition alone that somebody cared to rise and left on the plateau for we to use, even that black. We need to get rid of that too, because that
Right.
ain't no liberation word, really. Because
Yeah,
other
I
people
know.
use it as a downgrade because it gotta be lacking in it, you know.
Right.
So it's the things that actually holding us back from the dream, like the definitions of things that other people use to inflate the character, because they want you to act and act. They want you to act it out. The characteristics of what they apply on you by their definition,
Right.
and them the things that coming in plot in the major unity dream. But if we talking about personal dreams of clarification of personal things that actually want to do, like business, or getting your kids back, or just having a genuine relationship with your loved ones, then them other dreams, them personal dreams, and them can be understandable. A lot of them wouldn't be no dreams anymore if we was actually in unity like we need to be, taking care of one each other. Because if we was, they wouldn't be out of nothing. They wouldn't be struggling for nothing, because
Right.
we'll be more genuine to share all things with everybody under that umbrella.
Yeah, that's real. So, last thing I want to say, I want to look the people in their eyes when I say this. Last thing I want to say is this: you only fail when you accept it. Anything that you accept, so shall it be.
Right.
Anything that I am, that is what I am. No one can tell me who I am. I know who I am. I am who I am. And
Straight up.
I only fail when I accept it. If it looks like I failed, that is not failure. 'Cause I'm still alive and I'm able to do.
Right.
So know who you are. Be who you are.
Right.
Ashe.
Yo.
And that's what it is. I mean, you
That's
know,
what
might
it
as well
is,
end
man.
this like this.
Right.
Hotel.
Peace,
We
peace.
gonna get it together, man. Yo.